Once we have entered all our email contacts, we can close this screen, and we are now ready to add profile information. Profile information is all the very specific information for this client on how he wants his jobs produced. Keeping a good profile on each customer will allow you to produce better quality with less mistakes for each customer. It can also be an excellent sales tool, as when you bring your customers and prospects around on the plant tours, you can help substantiate your claims of quality by showing them these types of features that will ensure their jobs are produced to their exact specifications. In order to enter profile information, we simply make sure that we are still on our record marker, still on our desired customer. We click on the profile button, and a screen will open up that will allow us to enter information against this customer. I can go organize the profile any way I want. I may want to organize it starting with administrative information, things like must have PO to start. I may then get down into specific production information, foil, must use specific foils, etc. I have a few tools within the profiling area that I can use to highlight different areas. I can highlight the titles, for example, and perhaps choose a larger typeface. Perhaps I want to make it bold, I want to make it underlined, so I can do things like this. So I can do things like that. Other ways of using the profile, though, is in conjunction with something like Word. I have previously set up a Word area right here, a Word document with some different colors and a little bit more zing, I guess, to the description. I could actually copy that, go back to my profile, and paste that into the system. So you could give your profile sheet even more attention to certain areas and things like that by first creating the document in Word and pasting it into the profile. You can add as much information into the profile as required. The large advantages of the profile are that it pops up at certain points in our MIS system. For example, order entry. When you open an order for this customer, it will now warn us that that customer has profile information and make that profile information accessible to the person while they are opening the order. It can also be accessible out in the plant, so that if people are working on jobs on afternoon or midnight shifts and run into a situation, they could access the profile information and hopefully solve their problem while continuing on with the job in a correct manner. You can add as much profile information as you want, and when you're finished, you can simply click on OK. It will ask us to save the changes. We'll say OK, and that customer now has that profile information. The profile information has been considered so important by our customers that they've requested, and we have added a profile tracking changes report, so that anybody who changes the profile, it will employee and date stamp those changes, so that you will know precisely who has touched that information. That is how you would add a new customer to the Dynamic Customer module.